and I'm just coming on to do hopefully a quick video, but it certainly will be a very singularly focused video. I'm just going to be using one stamp set. It's called Daffodil Daydream, and I kind of wasn't going to come on this today, actually. I was kind of fairly chilling out and trying to take a little bit of a break for the holidays, but I got itchy fingers. I thought, oh, I'll come on and have a little play with this stamp set, so I may as well do it on YouTube. So hello and welcome if you're joining me live, if you're joining me the replay, thank you so much for coming in and checking out what I'm up to. This stamp set is a new one that's going to be available from the 4th of January, not far off now, only about a week to wait, and it features in the new mini catalogue. So my idea is to create some kind of like background and then stamp these beautiful daffodils and then colour them in and have those as a focal point. So that's kind of the plan. So I grabbed out the sort of texture based and the butterfly stamp, although I am wondering whether to get the daffodil in here or maybe just one of them and put that in the background as well. So this is very much about creating a background design that then I will place a focal image on. So I've got Daffodil Delight paper in front of me and haven't really thought much about the colour scheme. So I think I'll grab some basic grey, maybe some Daffodil Delight, maybe some Pear Pizzazz as well. Let's see how that goes. And then yeah, I'll go from there. Right, I'm just going to grab up my YouTube so I can read your comments, those of you who are watching on the live. Thank you for coming on. Happy mid-Christmas. What do you call this week? It's like not Christmas, not New Year. It's that funny holiday week, isn't it? Where some people have to go back to work. In the UK, it's still a bank holiday. It was a bank holiday today. So I hope you did get some time off. Right, so move my cup out of the way. Oh, I might take a swig actually. Not quite sure where the stamps are going to take me tonight, but we'll go for it. Hi Vicky. Hi Cindy. Hi Nessa. Oh, thanks Cindy, Lorena and Zoom, are they? Okay, hi Barb. Hi Roberta. Hi Anne. Hi Cheryl, Glenna, Valerie, Susan, Linda, hello, Kelly. Lovely. Big question here on one of the dies that goes with the set. Is there a die that goes with this set? Oh, hold on, bear with. Just double check. Oh, Nessa, did you get your... Yeah, you must have got your catalogue. Hold on, I'm just trying to think. Is there dies that would go with this? I didn't get them myself. Hold on, I'm just looking it up. Sorry. Oh, there are dies. Yes, there are dies that goes with this set. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so let me just tell you, there's a die that cuts out these daffodils, and then there's dies that cut out daffodils that you can like build them up, build the picture up. Yeah, why had I not noticed those? Oh, I guess I just wanted the stamp set. Oh well, I don't have the dies. If someone else gets them, wants to play with them, that would be great. So yes, they make 3D. Yeah. Oh, the Zoom is going on virtually all week, Linda. Yeah, it's going on all week. So for those of you who haven't managed to get in there, it's kind of just drop in, drop out as you can, really. Okay, I'm going to start in the corner. I don't usually start in the corner, but just felt like it. So this is, I'm trying to create a very sort of soft background here. I'm not actually trying to create anything too complicated, if that makes sense. Oh, Lorraine's got them. Ah, okay, Lorraine's playing with them. She got them. Hi, Roxanne. Welcome. Hi, Woo. Right, so now I need to think, where am I going to put the next lot? I think there. That one there. I'm turning it around again now. So this one will just go up here. I'm just creating a pattern, really. That's just very easily repeatable. Okay, there you have it. Then I have this lovely kind of Celtic design. Hi, Susan. Hi, Darlene. Oh, sorry to hear that, Anne. Okay. Now, as I said, this is a background pattern, so I don't mind things being stamped on top of each other. So I'm just going to kind of go for it with this, really, because I'm not going to be too precious about the design that I've already put down. Just want to get this image on. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just looking for gaps and just getting it down there. Oh, welcome, Edith. Your first live. Oh, your first live watching my channel, or your first live ever? Like, ever watching a YouTube live? Oh, I moved slightly there. Right. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so the other stamp that we have here is some dottage. Also, we have this butterfly. So I'm going to get this butterfly going in all kinds of directions. So I'm kind of spinning it every time I use it. Oops. So every time I stamp, I'm giving it a 90-degree spin. Because I want to be able to cut up this paper and have it kind of facing any direction, really. So spin, ink, spin. Okay, oh, one more. Then we've got the dottage. Which I'm trying not to overthink. So I'm stamping 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to turn that around now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Glenna, you went back to work today at the bookstore. They didn't shut. Naughty. Some companies in the UK have been really good. They made sure that they stayed shut for the bank holidays to give their staff a break. Hi, Danny Wigglesworth. I usually miss a live, but usually watch these replays. Ah, so you've made it today. I think there's a few people on their holidays, aren't they? So they're able to watch the lives. Right, so I think I'm going to leave it there. The only thing I think I'd like to do is to colour in the butterflies a little bit. I'm just going to grab a light smoky slate and see what that looks like. Maybe not colour every aspect on all of them. Just give them a little bit of, okay. And maybe colour in the edges on that one. Of course not. What do you mean, of course not? You mean not being sharp? Glenna. I know that the dottage on this one is interesting. It's all in one row, which is quite interesting. A different kind of design to have. It's nice that they're very, what's the word I want? There's a variety of different dottage, isn't there, in the available. So that's good. Now, I do find that the coloured cardstock, which I'm using Daffodil Delight, is a little bit more porous, or not porous. The colour bleeds a little bit more on it than the basic white and the very vanilla. So when you're colouring, you do have to allow a little bit of ink bleed. Okay, so try not to go too close to the edges of what you're colouring, because there is a tiny amount of bleed once you get that ink down, and especially when you're using the brush tip, because the brush tip is carries a lot of ink, so it's just wanting to get out there and onto the paper. As you can, I don't know if you can, it's picking up on the camera, but it does spread. So just very light, gentle touch is all is needed. Right, I'll try and get this done quickly now. I don't feel like I need to do every single one. Right. Although I might just do that bit there. Oh, and that bit there. Oh dear. I don't know. It just feels like the butterflies are like, please colour me in. Please. Don't leave us naked. Okay, I won't. There we go. Oh, no, last one. See, I'm allowed to change my mind. Okay. So that's my basic background. And I'm going to cut this into 4. And then I'm going to bring on some basic white and stamp the daffodils. And I really quite like this bunch of 3 here. And I am going to be doing some colouring. So if you find this a bit boring, look away now, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I probably am going to be cutting this out with, I've got the Stitch So Sweetly dies here, because they are so sweet. They're little scalloped rectangles. Oh, I may as well just stamp a whole load and then be done with it. I'd also thought of using the circle dies as well, just to cut out some of these into circles. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Bev. Okay, so the obvious colour choice, I think, is Daffodil Delight for these. But then, what else have I got here? Light Pumpkin Pie. Also got Petal Pink. Occasionally we have white, like Narcissi type ones with very orangey trumpets. So that might be quite nice to have a go doing. So I will need my dark pumpkin pie for that. Actually, I might have a go doing that now. But I'm going to build up the colours. So I'm going to go with this is Petal Pink. So I'm just going to go in and do the trumpets with the Petal Pink to start off with. Oh, we can't see that one. All right, that's fine. That flower's got our backs to us. So that's okay. It doesn't want to show its face. A little bit shy, that one. Okay, so underneath the frill, so if we imagine the light shining down like this, so underneath the frill there would be some shadow. Then we've got going down deeper into the trumpet, there would also be some shadow as well. So we can do that on those. Maybe a little bit of a shadow under here, like so. And then we get the Petal Pink to just blend in that colour a bit. So you don't have such dark, harsh sort of edges, as it were. Okay. And then, oh, that's a unopened bud, so that's going to have, oh no, that would have been white. Oh well, never mind. I know what, let's just put a little bit of colour onto the creases then here. Bit of artistic license there. So I'm just following the lines that are already down. So the artist who's drawn this has kind of given you hints as to how to colour this in, really. I know some of you say, oh, I don't know how to colour in. I really don't claim to be any expert at this. It's only what I've picked up myself as well that I share with you guys. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got light old olive, light granny apple green, dark granny apple green. Yeah, okay. Let's go for granny apple. Is that okay? Do you guys want me to go in a bit? Ooh, going a little bit closer. There we go. Hi, Martina. Hi, Serene. So this is the light granny apple green. Then we're going in with here. And it is worth just following when you've got lots of stems and leaves and so on. It is worth just kind of taking your time to get to know the image, because it's very easy to accidentally colour in something and think, oh, was that a stem? Was that a flower? So just take your time. So I'm just kind of following that leaf down. So I'm guessing under here would be a stem, so that's fine. That's a stem there. And then that looks like it's a leaf going up through there, and that's the leaf that then you can see just under there. So, ooh, a little bit of artistic license there, because to be honest, the image itself, the lines don't always meet each other, so you are allowed a bit of artistic license. So then I want to go in with the darker granny apple green just to add some shadow, make it look a little bit more alive, follow some of those lines up. There we go. Do that there, put there, follow that line there. Oh, I missed a little bit there. And then if you want to go back in with your light colour just to help blend some of those lines in, you can do. Okay, so that's a really simple way of doing it. By choosing to do the white petals, you don't have to hardly do any colouring, really. Okay, so let's move on to doing a little bit of yellow then. Oh, Valerie's not been feeling well. Oh, sorry to hear that. All right. Oh, that tip is a bit used. Let's see if I've got a... Oh, this is so saffron. Oh. Where did that come from? I didn't even know we had a so saffron. Oh well. Here we go. Is this current, guys? So saffron. I have to look in my catalogue. Is this a... Or is this a retired one that I haven't put away? I do tend to just get rid of my... Eventually, I get rid of my retired ones. So I have a light so saffron, but don't have the dark. Dark, Daffodil Delight. Daffodil Delight. Oh well. Keep going, keep going. Oops, I went out the lines there. Oh dear. Hi, Miss Cheryl. So this is what we use the colour lifter. Just get in there and try and push that colour in. When you make a mistake like that. Right, so that was So Saffron. Now, what would it look like if I put a bit of Daffodil Delight over the top then? To darken up some of these areas. Okay. Then I'm going to just colour in that trumpet with a daffodil. I'm wondering whether I should go in there with the dark daffodil. Because that's not very dark, is it? So I'm leaving some little lightish areas to give it a bit of interest. Okay, so this time I want to use the light old olive just to compare the different greens. So Granny Apple Green is a bit of a brighter green with way more yellow in it than Old Olive, even though Old Olive is still very much a greeny yellow. Granny Apple's brighter, lighter, zingier, whereas Old Olive is very kind of rich. I would say it's kind of a rich, sophisticated colour, I would say. Old Olive, on the account that she's old. Mind you, Granny is, I suppose you could have a young Granny. Granny is Granny. Right, let's get the dark Old Olive now. Oh, my hand's going towards the mossy meadow. No, I don't want that one. No, not, oh dear, hold on. What am I grabbing here? Oh, there it is, dark Old Olive. So as before, just going to kind of go in and do some of the shadows, the darker areas. And it is significantly darker, so I'm just being very gentle through there. Trying not to do too much so that I can go back in with the lighter one and blend that out, or blend it in. Oh, now that is that a leaf going through there? Ah, I've forgotten. Ah, okay. So there is a leaf that goes down. I wondered, because that leaf pops behind there. See what I mean? The more you get to know a image, you can go, ah, that's meant to be coloured. Why does that look odd? Actually, I think that leaf would come down through there. Right, I think I'm going to stop there for those daffodils. The only thing that I want to do now is go around the periphery, and actually I might do that after I've cut them out. So I want to cut these out with actually I think I prefer the smaller one. Maybe we'll do some kind of double border or something. Well, I just don't have them anymore because guess who I sent them to, Martina? when you're a demonstrator, you have these lovely customers who you feel like, you know, gifting things. It is a good catalogue, yeah. Oops, Susan's ready to craft. Watch out, world. So there is a set of papers that actually goes with the stamp set that you can earn for free. Very pretty paper, actually. Right, going to get the plates. You have a $300 wish list. Oh, Cheryl. Oh. Well, if you're a demonstrator, it won't cost you that. That's the great thing about being a demonstrator. You can add it up and then you take your percentage off. Take your commission off. Yeah, that's right. So if anyone's following the chat, there's a discussion about being a demonstrator or not being a demonstrator and what the pros and cons. If you sign up to being a demonstrator, you use whatever you want to use. The reason why I have to be careful not to overuse retired products is because I don't want to disappoint my customers. So, oh, I'm just going to show you a quick little trick here. Sometimes if you have an image that comes outside of where you're cutting your outline, you can do this neat little trick where you can cut out a part of your image before, and then you can slip your die like that, you see, so it can stick out a little bit. I don't know whether to do it. Oh, I may as well do it for that one as well. I think this will work. You just need to slip that section there. Oh dear, come on. I'm trying to push my nail through on the other side. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like. So there you have your image protruding there. Right, so I'm just going to bring back my background that I designed earlier. Oh, sorry. Thank you. You like that tip, did you? Right, I really fancy putting this on grey. Oh, she says, I fancy doing it on grey, and then I pulled what I thought was grey, and then it was green. Oh well. I think only got one grey there. I've got another one there. No, that's green again. Okay. Oh no, 2 greys. Oh yay. Oh, my eyes are deceiving me. Right. So I've got these 2. Now, before I stick these down or start creating the card, what I wanted to show you how to do was to actually colour in the rest of this now. And I've got smoky slate here. I've got light smoky slate and dark smoky slate. So I'm thinking of blending that with, I got Pool Party. That's new. Yeah, my Pool Party was beginning to run out, so I got a new pack. Hi, Margaret. Right, so right next to the flower, I think I'll do light smoky slate. I'll come back in again now, guys. Okay. Ooh, this tip is a little bit damaged, so I'm just being very careful. Going in there very carefully. There we go. This is just to help the image stand out a little bit more. So I don't know if you remember when you were a child and you've been taught how to colour. I remember my father always saying, go around the edges first and then colour the rest in. So this is what we're doing here. We're kind of taking our time around the edges and doing one layer right to the edge of your image, and then you find it easier to then colour in around. So this is a great way to fix any mistakes that you may have made as well. So you could fussy cut this out. I know some people love fussy cutting. That's a term we use for cutting paper when it's very detailed. It's called fussy cutting. For those of you who are not aware of the terminology. But this is more for like fussy colouring, really, to get a really nice edge. Because of course it's a bit trickier to stamp onto a coloured piece of cardstock and get the vibrancy of the colour. So we tend to, and this stamp set is designed for colouring more than it is for anything else. So right, so that's my smoky slate around the edge. Oh, leave the scallop white. Oh, that would be interesting. I might do that on the other one because I've already I've already gone down there and coloured. Now I'm going to get a bit of a grey in there. And I'm kind of doing a bit of scribbly colouring in because I want it to almost look slightly painterly. Right, I'm going in now with the Pool Party just to get a bit of a hint of blue in there. I am actually going to go back in there with the dark grey as well. Just want to get a bit of that blue. So I know what about if I do this in the dark grey? I'm just going to lift that out the way. Whoop, there we go. So I don't get any colour on it. Ooh. There exists an even more fussy colouring level than this. Ooh. Does there? I'm sure there does, actually. I wouldn't say I'm a professional colourer. Right. Ooh, I quite like that. I'm going to get the pool party back because I wasn't sure where I was going with this, so I haven't quite. So it's interesting seeing how the pool party is reacting with some of the grey there. So I'm just going to kind of artistically just add some extra wee bits there. Yeah, where the pool party has gone over the smoky slate, you get this kind of like blotchy effect, which is quite fun. I don't want to neglect those little bits inside, so I'm just adding a few more. That's quite sweet. There we go, there's my nice background without realising my butterflies are kind of, some of them are facing, oh, I don't know which way to have it now. Or maybe like that. Actually, that you've got a natural kind of frame there of the, see, I've got the design there and there. Anyway, I'll come back to that in a second. I want to finish this one off. So here we have the Daffodil Delight one. So I'm thinking of actually just going straight in with the pool party here this time. And because my tip is newer, it's a bit easier to do this. So when your pens are brand new, the tips are much pointier. Now these pens are not designed to last forever. Okay, sometimes I hear people going, oh, why don't they last, and what's wrong with them? There's nothing wrong with them. They just get used up, so you have to get new ones. So you will find that your favourite colours, you know, they will run out quicker than others. That's okay. Now do try and recycle these wherever you can. You can take the innards out and then pop the plastic into your plastic recycling, your hard plastic recycling. So I know not everyone has curbside pickup for hard plastic, but there are some places I know that do pen recycling, like some schools you can drop off pens. Right, now on this one I have left the edges a bit more white, apart from there where I forgot. Sorry, whoever it was that wanted me to do that. So let me just make that a bit darker up there. It's shabby chic. We're going for a shabby chic look, so it's not going to be perfect. There we go. Oh, that's a good tip, Martina. I'll try and get rid of that little bit there. There we go. I'm not sure about this yellow now. What do you guys think? It almost feels a little bit too bright. I prefer it with that one. Not sure about that one. I'm wondering whether just to add a little hint of yellow into the colouring of the daffodil now, just to bring it all together. Because it doesn't look like it's meant to be together. It's a bit better. Now I am very tempted to use that new leaf punch to do some nice sprigs What do you guys think? That'd be nice to do. What's too strong, Nessa? The yellow? Yeah, I mean, if they were a different type of nib, then it would make sense for them to be refillable, but I think because the nibs do wear out, I'm actually quite pleased that we just buy new ones, because yeah, it's just the way it is. Or if I put a yellow ribbon across there, that would help bring that in a bit more, wouldn't it? Yeah, some markers have replaceable nibs. That is a good idea. Right, I'm thinking of using dimensionals for this to make them pop up a little bit. Oh, ribbon around the little panel only. Yeah, that could work. I know what, I'll do it on that one. Seeing that I've already done it now, I've already cut the ribbon, so. I didn't look it up in time, sorry, Nessa. Right. Oh yes, I was going to pop that slightly off center because it will make sense in a second. You've got this bit of stamping here and here. So oh, I've just thought, have I got some of those little bumblebee trinkets? Night, Shirley. That would look cute, wouldn't it? Right, now on this one, as Vanessa suggested. Although this one, you see how I've got that a bit lower down? I don't know if I've actually got space for ribbon. I might have got space for a bow, but because I've got that one a bit, I've cut it a bit further down. Doesn't make as much sense. So let's just tie a cute bow. Just pop that on there. Maybe that one actually would benefit from the bumblebee because it's got a bit more space up there. Now there are some nice sentiments on this one. We've got Easter blessings and Happy Mother's Day. So I know it might seem a bit early to be thinking about Easter, but that's quite a nice font, isn't it? Oh, also I'm thinking a little bit of dottage on here. So where's my grey gone? Put the bee out there for a second. Oh yes, you could do that too. That's a good idea, Cheryl. Just putting some around the edges. If I put it low enough, it looks like it's holding them together, Cheryl. There we go. Yeah, I think in hindsight, I probably would have done the background a slightly different colour, or just done something a bit different with it. But anyway, it's one of my first plays, I think, with this stamp set. So, you know, it's one of those things. Ah, now this time, I've got that going there and that there. Just makes a natural little frame there. Right, now I need to find some glue dots. Where are my glue dots? Oh, I think I'm going to have to order some more. I'm running out of these. Oh, I used them for something. I used them with the girls. They were making some of those gnomes. There we go, there they are. Glue dots are just fab for putting on ribbon. And then we also need one for this cute bumblebee. So there we go, guys. A little bit of Daffodil Daydream. We haven't even had Valentine's Day yet. Oh, I know. Oh, you spotted a chocolate bunny already? Oh, I haven't finished my other chocolates yet. Oh, well. An excuse to make money out of chocolate. So let me know which one you prefer. This one is the more, I call it the Narcissi one. So with the more orangey trumpet and the whiter petals. And then this is the more traditional daffodil kind of coloured one. And then we've got the grey border on that one. And then the white border there. So you can mix and match, have a play. You know, that's the reason I do it. So that you can see the results and then you can decide what you prefer and have a go yourselves. And this is going to be coming in the new mini catalogue. So if you haven't received one from me yet and you'd like one, please let me know. But this is the mini, January to June mini. And please don't forget that there are some retirement items currently that do have money off. So while you're still in the mood for Christmas and you're thinking perhaps for next Christmas, there are some little Christmassy bits. There's also some very sort of autumnal themed things, and yeah, some other lovely bits and pieces that are going to be leaving us in the current mini catalogue. So do check that out before that all goes. And yeah, so I'm probably just going to sort of show little bits of the new catalogue over the next few weeks and stuff, so that you can see what's there and how to use them. So, right, any questions while I have a little swig of my drink? Yes, the bee charm is quite adorable, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I prefer the sort of the less, having the less ribbon. The less, yeah, lesser ribbon. But that's okay too. Right, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Have a great day, morning, evening, wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Thank you. Better than cross hot bunnies. Haha, very funny, Nasa. Very good. Right, lots of love, everyone. Take care. Bye.